great program for you tonight. We've got a good friend coming in. Let's hear it all for the good friend here at the, whatever this is. So let's give him a round of applause. Hey. Hey. How's it going, man?
Hey.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. So, where you been, man? Where you been?
So I've spent the last year and a half going up and down the East Coast. I've been dealing a lot with people who have been affected by. Obviously, we're in a tumultuous. I think that's safe to say we're in a tumultuous period.
Definitely tumultuous.
Countryside.
It's got to be tumultuous.
Yeah, that's where I've been. And
all right.
Yeah.
Now hold on. Everyone at home watching, you got to understand something about my friend over here. So, he knows a lot about a certain attraction.
I do.
It's Superstar Limo, everyone. The former attraction at Disney's California Adventure. Yes. Now, let's cut the crap, get down to the facts. What happened?
I think you saw Michael Eisner and company. They were a little overzealous about the product they were putting out at California Adventure. And I think when you talk about the new prospects of a theme park, people are naturally, inherently very excited.
Understandable.
Yes, but because you understand what would come following the opening of this attraction and this park for that matter.
Wait. We're talking about openings here. Hey everyone, this is the 2019 Splousched Studios New Year's special. And before we go any further, here's a clip from 2010.
So what do you think, Elijah? Well, since the winner is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I just think, wow, that's great. I mean, that is just really good.
Slime.
What? See, I told you I'd get him, you see? So, how do you feel, Elijah? The mystery phrase was, wow, that's just great. Wow, that's just great! Well, you kids, keep it tuned here. Splousched Studios New Year's special. And, we'll be back with, some more skits. A few, I'm gonna kill you!
So,
it's true.
Exactly when, you can be frank about this,
okay.
When was the first time you watched Zoom?
Oh, man, I was maybe 4 years old or so. I know that Zoom was around back in the 60s and the 70s, the 80s, and up to the 90s and beyond. And I
believe they shoot it in Boston.
Yes, Boston, fantastic New England city. Rich traditions, including clam chowder.
Let's cut the crap. That show was boring.
It was boring.
It bored the heck out of me as a kid. I've gone into the you guys seen these reruns? Who's seen the Zoom reruns? Do we have anyone seen the Zoom reruns? And you know, it just we're here. It's New Year's Eve, and these are just things you have to think about. Very important, and they're the guiding questions. Yeah. But it's not so much about the answers.
No. It's about asking.
It's about asking the questions.
Yeah.
And that's what we're all about here.
Yeah. And you okay there? See, that's a question. How about another clip from the
2011
special?
Oh, hi, Bobby. What's up?
Not much, tell me.
Oh, Bobby, I have to tell you about this new book I found. It's called Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Suez. And here we go. Can I read it to the camera?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Tommy Wiseau with Recording Arts Bobby Mill. I'm going to read your book now. I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam I am. That's Sam I am. That's Sam I am. I do not like green. That's Sam I am. Do you like Green Eggs and Ham? Wow, what a great book. You know, you should all read this. Very sophisticated. Well, you know, Bobby, you're going to be great recording artist one day. You may almost be as big as me. I'm going to leave you now. You perform for the peoples.
That was a major insult.
Hello, Retro Freak 84. This is Everclear Fan 86. I just want to let you know that you're doing a great job on the 2011 New Year's special. Keep it up.
Wasn't that such a great clip? Welcome back to the special, everyone. Welcome.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was big. That was big. It's hard to believe we've come this long.
9 years, right?
And yeah, this is our 10th special, but it's the 9th year. And much as we've been doing this past almost decade, we're answering the tough questions. So,
I thought we're asking the tough questions.
no, we're answering.
Okay.
You misremembered. You were not a big fan of the puzzle place. Now, can you explain that?
Yeah, I was more of a Timmy the Tooth guy, and I remember all the plaque and really, if I may use a pun here, brushing home the importance of flossing and all that kind of stuff. And
2012.
We are gathered here tonight at Splash for a great New Year's Eve. We will perform some good skits for you before you have to leave. I can't think of any other way to set off my pet peeve. It's the greatest part of our year. We hope that you will cheer. It's another great Splash show not on TV. It's the third year that we're doing this, and boy does the time fly. Last year I was barely on it because I thought I would die. No, but seriously, guys, he was in a hell of a lot of pain. We're so glad you could join us. Please don't make a fuss. It's another great Splash show not on TV. And if you find yourself about to X this out, we're gonna lose funding, be poor, and eat some trout. And we don't like fish, so get ready for a great night. This whole year's about to blow. It's too bad we compete with Dick Clark, who's got a much better show. By the time you are all watching this, it'll already be 2012. Drop your things and get around now. I hope you two mess out. It's another great Splousched show not on TV.
Do you think we should start the special? Yeah. Sorry.
So welcome back to the special. I have a very interesting guest. I think you might have seen him before. This is Elijah.
Hi.
Now, what exactly caused you to be here at 4 a.m. on a school night?
Well, that's a tough question. Frankly, I don't exactly remember how I got here, but I'm here. And isn't that what matters? Isn't that what matters? That matters, I think.
Now, the issue that we've got is that there have been rumors of possible threats to the special circulating around, and I wanted to address one of the more influential members of Sploushed as kind of an interview. What do you think's going on?
I don't think anything's going on. You know, you've got this thing really, you're holding down the fort pretty well. We've done a lot of trailblazing and political ramblings, but ultimately I think we're going to reach that new horizon that William Jennings Bryan spoke so fondly of all those years ago. Yeah.
What was that?
What?
Why do you touch that?
Can I not touch the doughboy?
What, did you ask for consent first? before touching the doughboy. Now here's a clip from the 2013 Splousched New Year's special.
You're listening to WSPL 117 Splousched Radio, and it looks like we're about to get live feed of what's brewing down in the studio on the supposed Wolfie imposter scandal. It seems they have tracked the imposter to stage 2, and we go over there live now. Alright, it seems the two guardsmen have a hold of the Wolfie imposter. He's spewing that he didn't do it, and I guess he'll be taken into custody. Oh, what's that? Oh my god, he's been shot! The Wolfie imposter has been shot. My god.
Hey. How you holding up?
I don't get it.
What's not to get?
Why do you have to die?
You know, it was his time.
What do you mean it was his time?
Wolfie committed a crime, and he didn't admit to it. And some vigilante took his course, and he died. It happens. And we just have to live with it.
You don't get it! Wolfie was my friend. He was the only thing that I had at this studio. I had everything that I worked for taken away, and he was the only thing that kept me going.
But John, the channel...
It doesn't matter about the channel, Elijah. All you care about is Retro Freak 84. But what about the people who actually contribute to it, the people that make it up? Do you even care about them?
John, Wolfie's death was in no part my fault. And you will not pin this on me!
Don't talk back to me like that! This is all on you! You did this to my friend!
That wolf was never there for me. Was he at last year's special? The year before? The year before? I don't think so. He just came out of nowhere. And you know what? Maybe it's better that he's gone.
You take that back! You don't mean any of that!
You're right. He was my friend. Oh my. I'm so sorry. Oh, John, please forgive me. He was my friend too. I've just been so mixed up in this New Year's special, I forgot that a life has been taken from us. Oh, Wolfie, you were my friend. Who did this? Well, we're just gonna have to learn to move on.
Hello.
Oh my god! It's a parrot! Oh my god, can we keep him?
Well, okay.
Yes! Quick, let's go sing a song.
So Baby Bell cheese is seen as this alternative to buying expensive Italian cheeses, but Baby Bell is actually pretty expensive.
Yeah, it is. But
you don't know what you're talking about.
It's organic.
You think no, it's not. You think you know what you're talking about.
It's vegan. It's vegan.
Oh no,
Dude,
wrong.
It's vegan. It's non-GMO.
You're thinking of the bread at Red Lobster. The bread at Red Lobster is vegan and non-GMO. No, they GMO. They MO. Maybe not so sure about the G.
I'm kind of a GMO guy myself, but I will forgive that for Baby Bell cheese.
Here's a clip from the
2014
special.
Have you seen these grades?
I hate school!
Don't you want to go to college?
Don't you know I'm not getting into college, Mom?
I should have done this earlier.
You made the right call. Two times 2 equals 4. 4 times 2
I get it.
equals 8. I don't think you do get it.
But you know what I think you do get? Tide Pods.
Are those for me?
Do you want to eat them till we puke blood?
Yeah!
So, John.
Yes.
It's been a year. Hasn't it been a year, everyone? It's been a year.
It's been a year.
What do you have? Thoughts for the new year? It's December 31st. We're about to go into 2019. 19 years. 20 years, I'm sorry, since the release of Phantom Menace.
Right.
What do you got to say about that?
Well, it's been a long 20 years. You know, a couple of years ago, there was hope that we could finally start to climb out of that hole. And, you know, it feels like the time since Episode 8 came out has felt a lot like if you imagine the end of The Dark Knight Rises, and as he's about to finally climb out of that hole, someone just walks over to Bruce and just throws him back to the bottom of the hole. But for the coming year, I have a lot more hope. I sense a vast, imperceptible conspiracy.
Conspiracy?
Yeah. A conspiracy. I sense a plot to destroy Splousched. Or to destroy the special.
Wow. Here's a clip from the 2015 Splousched Studios New Year's special.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you walk in. Well, as you'll imagine, towards the end of the year, Splousch gets up to its eyeballs in paperwork, and I really want to try to get all this done before the end of the special. So, back to work for me.
The information superhighway. It's been great, and a great tool ever since it was invented in 1970 by Bill Gates in that episode of The Fairly Odd Parents. But we often don't like to talk about the dangers of using the internet. I talk specifically of online purchasing through sites like Amazon.com, eBay.com, and Amazon.com. For example, there was one time when I bought a puppy on the internet, and all I got was a box of pliers and hedge clippers. One time, I ordered a box of pliers and hedge clippers, and all I got was this stupid t-shirt. There was this one time when, using the Amazon online ordering service, I sold the chain to my gold watch to buy my girlfriend a pair of combs for her lustrous blonde locks. But little did I know that she used the internet to sell her golden hairs so that she can buy a chain for my gold watch. It was the saddest thing to ever happen to me, and probably the saddest thing that will ever happen. That is why, if you're going to use the internet, stay away from online shopping. Stay only on forums, social media, forums. Thank you.
This might make you a little uncomfortable, but as I recall, you died in the 2014 to 15 special, right? Do I remember correctly?
Yeah, you shot me.
I shot you.
Let's roll the clip.
But that's the thing with you. You're stuck in the old times. You always talk about beta cams and DeLoreans and Enron. Well, maybe you need to think about what's new. You see, maybe if you stop worrying about the past, you'll be able to move forward with new people. I mean, you've even had females down here for the first time. That's a huge step for you. I know you can do it.
I think you're right.
You know what? I think it's time for me to leave. And I think it's time for us to put this chapter in the past. I think it's time I get going. Well, I guess that's it. You know, we've had a lot of fun over the years here together. But unfortunately, it is time for me to go. Now, when I leave, this place is going to still be in good hands, right? Because of you guys. That's what I thought. Well, thanks again. Oh! One more thing. Thanks for all your help today.
Wait a minute. Wait!
Now I seem to remember that differently. Did you edit this footage?
No, that is sans copyright law exactly how it is.
Interesting.
Yes.
I don't have an introduction. Whatever. Mary Kate and Ashley, our first video. They've got a lot of money, so this won't do them much damage.
Yes.
Worldwide photo.
I know.
Is no. You're world. No. Put that. You. I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here trying to fill in. I'm sitting here and you're sitting here. All these papers.
You need to take control.
We have
Take control of the force, my good sir.
We have a union, and you're trying to take down the union right now.
We do things a certain way here.
Look,
we do things a certain way.
Look.
But there's a new boss in town.
Yeah.
And we drink from the cooler.
Yeah, there's a new... Yeah, look. Now, baby, don't get turned on by the radio, okay? Why don't the Beatles get back together?
Hi, this is Maxine, and as I'm enjoying my Veggie Lovers pizza, I've come to realize how much I hate the game of Monopoly. I just hate the fact that you have to deal with so much cash, the game is so slow, and if you never get the blue spaces, it's like you don't win the game. But I've played a version of Monopoly where you have credit cards, and instead of dealing with like the stupid money, the game goes by so much faster because you just have a credit card.
Boss Nass. Give me a rating.
Definitely a 7 or an 8. Hesitant, but eventually swipe left.
Really? I was going for like more 9 to 10.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot of spittle to deal with.
What?
And I know that you like Chris Matthews a lot.
No. What's the problem here? No. Here's a clip from 2016.
Ow, that was painful, and your hair does not taste fresh.
Hey man, I only use L'Oreal children's product. Remember, L'Oreal is a primary sponsor of Splousched Studios.
What's Splousched Studios?
Well, it's where you are. It surrounds us physically. It's where we are.
I thought that was the Force.
No, that's in a movie.
Who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm your worst nightmare.
All right, everyone.
Yes.
Oh boy. Well, we've had a lot of fun, and the fun isn't stopping. And I think John, you've been a great sport. And here's a clip from the 2017 special.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to in 2017?
You know, there's a lot to look forward to in 2017, Ben. I think, you know, there's just so much to look forward to. I mean, just video games, education, you know,
Video games.
I got new shoes.
Yeah, they do look good, by the way. I forgot to comment
Thank you,
on them.
thank you. I also got a new haircut. There's so much to look forward to in 2017. I just can't wait to go into 2017 and just ring in the new year.
You seem very, like, excited, very, very passionate.
I'm not actually at all.
Oh, yeah, me neither. It's just lies, really. But speaking about lies,
that's what Splousched is all about.
It is. Hey, Will, why are we eating ice cream?
You don't like the air ice cream?
So, like, it operated differently.
Right.
On this rather than like this. You see the size differentiation?
Sure.
So we got Beta, VHS. One made by Sony originally, developed by Sony as their own product. The other made by JVC, or the Victor Company of Japan. You know, Victor actually started in Camden, New Jersey, back in around the teens, I think, or turn of the century. So yeah, just keep going. Just keep going.
That's the important thing.
We like it.
Know?
We got to keep going.
You just got to keep pushing through, and you know, doing what you know you're passionate
so
about.
which senator in that universe would you like to go to Arby's with?
I don't know if I could pick a senator right away, but I would definitely go with Rune Hako.
Why?
If I could pick any representative. I just feel that he's a tragic figure, and I'd like to pick his brain. You know, a lot of people are really easily misunderstood and trip their way into some conspiratorial mishap. And
speaking of conspiratorial mishaps, let's take a look back at this clip from last year's special, the 2018 Splash New Year's special. Hey.
Hey.
What's the deal?
What's the deal with what?
Well, I have a little informant who says that you're trying to stir things up here. As I recall, I brought you in as a volunteer employee.
As I recall, you brought me in to volunteer for a worthwhile cause.
What's the problem?
What's the problem?
You have a problem with me here?
What's the problem?
There is
Are you
clearly
kidding?
a problem.
Have you... Tell me, Elijah. Have you been able to enter a Burlington Coat Factory or a Cheesecake Factory?
No, I
lately?
haven't, and I've been very upset about that. Why do you think I'm wearing this sweater? Hey, if you're gonna talk to me, you're gonna face me.
Elijah, please, it's not worth it.
Oh, shut up! Look.
What do you want? Huh?
I want you to stop instigating my staff. I want you to stop making false promises, and I want you to stop threatening.
The only false promise is your leadership.
Ah! You son of a bitch!
It's not worth it, Evan. Stop it.
No. Come on. Come on, you wanna dance? Come on!
Operator!
Look!
Say hello to me.
No.
I'm not
Get out
wasting
of
my
my-
energy on you.
Get out of my studio.
We're not done with this.
Get out!
You'll see me.
And don't
next
you ever
year
come back.
in 2023.
He's gone. Let's get on with the special. I don't even have a hat on. So, the Splousched Studios New Year's special, it's in its 9th year on the air consecutively. This is our 10th special, if we count every year, including this one. And it's been really a hallmark institution of this network on YouTube. So, what are your thoughts? Let's just hear it out there. We can start with Ben over here. All right, and Will.
You know, I've been working on this production for a very long...
I personally think that the special is like an institution. It's really great. It's like going to jury duty, but like jury duty for a really cool case.
Yeah, you get to spend New Year's here rather than being out at the gastropub. Will?
You need to get this guy out of here. Get him out of here.
Stop!
You interrupted my long diatribe that I was going to go on.
Yeah, but go and diet. Go and diet. Just go. Go. Talk.
Right.
Say your piece. You're wasting my time.
I want to say what I need to say.
Will, you don't need a diet, okay? You don't. And stop saying that about yourself.
Yeah, I need a diet.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. That means a lot. You know, I've been on this production for a very, very long time, and I've seen the best of times, and I've also seen the worst of times.
You've seen Sploushed After Dark.
I've seen Sploushed in its prime time, and I've seen it in its darkest times. And you know what? I've been through every single moment, and I loved every single second of it. And I hope you guys have too.
And I hope you do too. And this is the part where I look into the camera and read off the teleprompter. The Splousched Studios New Year's special has been an institution of this channel for the past 9 years, and soon we'll be reaching that decadal mark in 2020. That being said, all good things last for a time, but they must come to an end, which is why I am hereby decreeing next year's New Year's special, which will air on January 1st, 2020, will be the last.
What? Why?
Because.
What? Why?
I feel like
Why?
10 years is a good number.
10 years is a terrible number.
I agree, we should end this.
I was 10 years old.
So you think we
once.
should end it now?
Yes.
I was 10 years
Let's do
old.
it. Let's do it now.
I was 10 years old once.
Well, wait,
and
Ben,
it
sit
was
down so
bad.
that people can see you. So, what's the pushback? I think 10 years, that's a good run. That's longer than the original Full House. That's longer than the original run of, how long was MASH on?
Look, if we ended it after 3 seasons, that would be fine, because then it would have aligned with the original run of the classic sitcom Small Wonder. But no, at this point we've hit 10. We might as well go full Simpsons run, at least.
We should have
But
ended last
you
year.
realize that I don't even live here, and this space is not free. You know, the concept of
What
of
if
just
I move
taking
in?
all
What if
this
I move into stage 2?
Don't you guys want? I mean, Jacob's still in the freezer, but don't you guys want?
Yeah.
Don't you guys want to actually have somewhere to go on New Year's Eve, something to do that isn't?
I come
this?
to Sploushed because Sploushed is the happy fun place.
Well,
what other happy fun place is there? Fun Time America? That's gone.
I understand that this is difficult, but
it's gotta end. Well, everyone, we hope you have a great New Year's. By the way, it's 2019 already. We hope you've enjoyed this Retro Freak 84 Splousched Studios New Year's special clip show with commentary in between. Got any final comments? Couldn't care less. See you next year. Woo!
Whatever.
Goodbye. Whatever. I don't care. I'm putting this down. Make sure to buy a shirt off at Teespring.
Wow, shameless plug.
I think there was a lot of shame in that. He walked off camera.
Shame.
All right, bye. Whatever. Who cares? Splashed.
All right.